So here we are, guys. We are at part 4 for the Scream retrospective series. Thank you all so much for checking out these videos. I hope you've been enjoying them. I will be having another retrospective coming out very soon for a classic slasher. Also, if you've been enjoying these videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. And if you want to support the channel even more, check out my Patreon. I have exclusive content over there. Check out the link down below in the description. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into this video, which is Scream 4. So sit back, relax, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Scream 4 was announced in July 2008, with Wes Craven returning to direct, as well as Neve Campbell, Courteney Cox, and David Arquette reprising their roles. In an early draft of the script, Gail and Dewey had a baby, but this was changed after it was decided bringing a baby into the film would make shooting, quote, impossible. In another early form of the script, the opening scene had Sidney go head-to-head with Ghostface, and be left for dead. There would have been a 2-year gap in the story while she recovered. However, the studio feared it would slow the pace of the story, and bringing in young characters would work out best. Scream 3 writer Aaron Kruger was brought in during production to do rewrites. Additional rewrites were made by Paul Harris Boardman. Actors were not given the 140-page script past page 75 in order to protect the identity of the Ghostface killer. In May of 2010, Hayden Panettiere and Rory Culkin were signed on. Ashley Greene was offered the role of Sidney's cousin, Jill, but the role later went to Emma Roberts. Marley Shelton was cast as Deputy Judy Hicks. Nancy O'Dell reprises her role as a reporter. Roger L. Jackson returned as the voice of Ghostface. Anna Paquin and Kristen Bell have cameos in the beginning of the film, similar to Drew Barrymore and Jada Pinkett Smith. Shanae Grimes and Lucy Hale also have cameos in the film. In September 2010, Amy Teagarden and Britt Robertson were cast as the film's actual opening roles, Jenny Randall and Marnie Cooper.
What? That was so fucking stupid. Pure horseshit. The death of horror right here in front of us.
I jumped. Scared me.
A fucking Facebook killer? You're kidding me, right?
I guess now it would be Twitter.
Principal photography began on June 28, 2010, and concluded on September 24, 2010. Filming took place in and around Ann Arbor, Michigan. Scenes portraying Woodsboro High School featured in the original Scream film were shot at Woodworth Middle School in Dearborn, Michigan. The former 16th District Court in Livonia, Michigan was used as a police station. This was the first film in the Scream franchise that used computer-generated imagery. For example, instead of using a collapsing knife, the knife's blade was added during post-production with CGI effects. Anderson's death scene, in which he is stabbed in the forehead and walks a few feet while talking before finally falling to his death, was not in the script, but was inspired by a real-life medical emergency. The film was released on April 15th, 2011, and grossed $38.2 million in the United States and Canada, and $59 million in other territories, for a total gross of $97.1 million, against its budget of $40 million. According to industry experts, the film's opening weekend was, quote, disappointing.
You can see everything coming. Ah!
Did that surprise you?
Scream 4 is my least favorite of the Scream film franchise. And if I were to rank these films, first, the original Scream would be number 1. That film was a classic. It redefined the genre, and it really brought horror back in the 90s. Coming in at number 2 would be Scream 2. I really enjoy the sequel, and I feel like it's Not quite as good as the first Scream film, but it's pretty damn close to being perfect. Scream 3 is a pretty big step below Scream 2. It has its moments of being fun and enjoyable, and I do enjoy the cast, but it's overall a fairly weak entry in the series. And finally, coming in at number 4 is Scream 4. I like seeing Neve Campbell and David Arquette and Courteney Cox, but it becomes a parody of itself. What do you think of Scream 4? What do you think of the Scream franchise? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Now shut the fuck up and watch the movie.